Hi guys, what is up? So a lot of you guys actually asked me to film this video. It is a how I edit my Instagram photos video. This is actually my second time filming this because first time I filmed it was all good, then my phone died and the screen recording didn't save. So here we are doing it again. So I now have 13%. We are charging this time, so let's hope my phone doesn't die. First things first. So this is my phone. These are the apps I use. I will explain them all once we get into them. First app I use is VSCO. I feel like everyone knows what VSCO is. I feel like it's like the only app that people use to edit their photos. Sorry, it's like 4, and I came back from school, so I'm out here drinking coffee. This is my VSCO. It's kind of messy, so I guess we can just get right into it. This is what my photo looks like without any editing whatsoever. The only filter that I ever use, it's called KK2. Don't really know what collection it's a part of, but that's the app I use for literally every single photo on my Instagram. Oh, by the way, this is my Instagram. The top like 12 is basically like when I actually started to like get like a feed sort of. I don't even know. So now I'm gonna show you guys how to edit my photos. So I usually use KK2 for every photo on my Instagram. I just really like how it looks. I usually just leave it at 100 and then I bring the exposure down. Oof, dropped my phone, hold on. And sometimes I add temperature and sometimes I change the skin tone because if it's green toned, then I always change it to like a little pinker, but I like the tone for this photo, so we're just gonna leave it. This is the difference between the edited and non-edited. And I'll just save this to my camera roll. We just do like 2 photos to like show you. A lot of people ask me about my hairy photo of how I edited it, but it's basically just the same as everything else. Actually, yeah, we can do it. But this is the hairy photo. That's the unedited. This is the edited. A lot of people have been using it on Twitter, so there's that. My mind. Okay, so as always, KK2. I bring the exposure down. I swear I like cleared my, did I not clear it? Hold on, let me clear it. Okay, so this is the photo. KK2, what am I doing? Don't know. Okay, so it looks like that. I don't really like the lighting in this. Whoever edited it back into color, you're a genius. Love you for that. I'm gonna bring the exposure down a little bit. I usually always add temperature, not this much, but I like warmer tones a lot, so I usually bring it up at least maybe like 1. So I usually bring skin tone maybe like up a little bit. Sometimes I add saturation, but maybe I'll bring it down a little bit for this one. So like that's the difference in the photo from before and after. Just save that to my camera roll. We could edit this photo, I guess. Okay, so this photo actually is like black. Hold on. I don't know why the lighting was like super bad. Okay, it literally looked like this before I did anything to it. So super dark, not really my style. KK2. And then we're going to bring the exposure up. Bring the contrast maybe like up a little bit. No, maybe not. Yeah, okay. Saturation up. Temperature like there. This is just the editing difference. A lot of people ask me for how I edited this one. So this is the before, this is the after. These are my edits. I just added KK2, brought the exposure down, and that's what it came out to. Okay. Moving into the next app, Afterlight. So I'm pretty sure they don't have Afterlight on the App Store anymore, so you might have to use Afterlight too. I don't know the difference between them. Also, the VSCO filter, I can't find it on VSCO anymore. So, taking the photo, a lot of people ask me how I like add that dusty effect. So you go to that little box with the lines, you click dusty, and I always choose the second one because it's just my favorite one. You check it, I leave it white, and then I press it again, and then I rotate it. It's that little square with the arrow, you know? And then I invert it to black. And then if that's still not enough, I go to 07 and I invert it to black, and I usually turn it. There we go. And then I add grain, and then I invert the color to black. So that's how I use Afterlight to edit my photos. I just like the film vintage look, I guess. Here, we can save it. And then I'll show you again how I did that with this hairy photo that everyone uses. So if it still doesn't look good enough for me, I usually just edit it in Afterlight, but I think the dusty thing really just makes it look good. I usually leave it at 100, but I'm gonna bring this one down a little bit. And then we're gonna press it again, black. I always try to look at where the lines are, you know what I mean? You probably don't know what I mean. See, this one, it has like a dot on his nose, so I always try to change it. And if you like invert it, it has like the black, you know, the dust. So I just rotate it until I find one that like doesn't like cover part of his face. Bring the brightness down a little bit. Okay, so this is what it looked like from VSCO, and this is what it looks like from Afterlight. That's how I edit on Afterlight. Here, I'll do the last one. Okay, so this one. The box, dusty, 2. I'm bringing this one down a little bit because do you see how faded out it looks? I like the black one because it like makes it like darker. If that even makes sense, it probably doesn't. Probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I just like 07 sometimes because it like has a lot more specs, you know? Moving on to how I do photos with like that little border thing that everyone always DMs me about. This border and like this border. So basically, the apps Camera Bag, Analog Film, and Unfold are the 3 that I use for them. Unfold is free, but you have to pay for the filter, and Camera Bag and Analog Film are just paid. Depending on what you like your frame to look like. So we'll just use this photo. So this is what the Camera Bag one looks like. Here, I'll save it. We'll go into Analog Film, import the photo, select this, and I always bring it all the way back down. I think Analog Film kind of like makes it a lot more like vintage looking, so we could just save that, okay? Half the time it doesn't save with the actual outline, see? So the way that you have to do it is like you have to like click it, and then like you don't press the check, and then you save it. And then it saves with it. It's weird. I don't know. I used to think Analog Film was like the best one to use, but Unfold is literally my life savior. This app is made for Instagram stories. Literally, the aspect ratio of everything is the aspect ratio of an Instagram story. So, finish my coffee. Basically, CS1 comes with it. You can basically like, you can add a photo, you can type whatever you want to type. And then after that, just save it and it saves like that. The one that I use is the Filter Pack FF1. You can you see that? Maybe you can. Yes, you can. Oh wait, never mind. You guys have it like right next to me. Forgot. But basically FF1 is my favorite one. It has literally everything I'd ever need. So I use this one a lot. Unfold is the most worth it out of all of them. I'm not sure of how much it was, but okay. So because it's an Instagram story, like you have to save the page, or you can save the story, whichever. And then you have to go into your camera roll and then crop it yourself if you want to post it on your Instagram. If you don't want to post it on your Instagram and you want to post it on your story, you just go here and it looks like that. That's how it looks on your Instagram story. But if not, you just have to crop it yourself. But basically, everything is meant for Instagram. So you can like add 1 and 2, add those 2 together, save it, go to Instagram, go here, and it shows up like that. I just don't think the other ones are worth it now because this one literally has everything that you need. You could even like go here, you can add like 4 photos, you could add Polaroids, and even better, unlike the other apps, you can add videos. So you can go like 1, 2, 3, add all those. And by the way, it stops your videos at 15 seconds because 15 seconds is as long as you can put in your Instagram stories. If the video that you add in here is less than 15 seconds, it'll loop it. And if it's more than 15 seconds, it'll stop it. All of these just like play, you know, like a normal, and you could like zoom, you know, you feel. Yeah, people were asking me like what apps I used for like this, and I used Unfold. So I used the CS1 for that one. I used this, and then you could like add the photo of Harry, right? Or this one. And then the background could have like this photo. it'll look like that, and then you can just add it to your story like that. People ask me how I like do my Instagram stories. That's basically how I do them anyways. So you go like that. I usually go here, add a little bit of squigglies. I'd never really like how my squigglies look. And then like Harry Styles X at Gucci. Like that. And then if there's a username, I usually go like that. Let me just crop this for you and I'll show you the difference between all of them. Hold on, let's just do this. Add to, new album, love. This is camera bag. This is analog acoustic, and this is unfold. Like camera bag has like that and doesn't have anything on the sides, whereas analog acoustic, it like adds sort of like a really vintage looking filter. Unfold I just really like. It's really universal for like everything if you ever need to put anything in your story. So moving on, going into my Instagram. So a lot of people actually ask me how I get my videos like this. This whole like, you know, the side, like the vintage film looking thing, you know? Okay, so in this video and in these videos and in this video, it has like, it makes it look all like vintage, you know? So the app that I use for that is 8mm. So here I am. Hey, you can film your videos this way. You see that like the red button on the right of the red button? There's all these like different like filter things. You click the settings button. You go to the camera roll. We're just gonna choose a, ooh, here we can just choose like, choose this. I usually like using this one thing, but you can like change the different like settings. It is a paid app. I'm pretty sure there's a free version, but when I got it, like I never knew how to save videos. So you basically just click this red button right here, and then it just records it for you, and it automatically stops recording when the video's over, or you can just stop it by clicking it again. There you go. So, hey, and then Retrofilm is just an app that you can use for anything really. I rarely use it because I have 8mm. I rarely use this app, honestly. I'm gonna delete it. Okay, so those are the basically 6 apps that I use. If you have any questions, let me know. This is the Instagram, which I already showed you, but that's basically just how I edit my photos. If you guys were wondering, my Visco username. This is me on Visco, by the way. It's not very good, but it's just stuff that I don't post on Instagram. You know, that is the way that I edit my photos. If you guys need anything else, let me know. That's about it. I hope you guys got something out of this. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I am very glad that you stayed this far if you did. If you didn't, that's all right too, but you wouldn't be seeing me talking about this right now if you didn't stay this long. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Don't know when I'll be posting again because school, I just really don't know what to post, and I'll be moving soon. So once I move, I will probably be posting a lot more. I'm still staying in SF though. I'm definitely gonna be posting a lot more once I move. I'll probably like film like a room tour and all that stuff. I'll probably move before December, not really sure. Just let me know what you guys want me to film. You can drop it down below and I will try my hardest to film it for you. Yeah, be patient with me. Not really sure when I'll be posting again. But just let me know, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!